Sorry.
No, you're good. Alright, so it's pretty cold now, which is perfect. So what we're gonna do is in the drawer behind you there, Daniel. There's knives. You just grab like any knife. You don't need like a really sharp one or anything because it's
butter knife.
Yeah, like butter knife's perfect, exactly. Yeah. So the recipe says to cut it into 15 squares, but obviously you can cut it however large you want or small you want. But let's go with 15. So like like 3 by 5. Does anyone want to cut the? No. Okay, alright, fine. I guess
I'll not be straight if I do it.
It doesn't need to be straight anyway. It doesn't really matter that much anyway. I'm just cutting to like. Come on. Go, and then like 4 cuts here, so like here maybe. It's gonna be so good. It does really scratch up this pan, but I do not care. It is the rice cake pan anyway, so.
As long as it's not Teflon.
Yeah, like they're basically never all like exactly uniform in size, so it's whatever. It's gonna be good no matter what. Oh yeah, you can see the blueberries we can cut in half and stuff, and then come on, class participation. Who wants to scoop out the first one? All right. Gotta be a little bit delicate there to try and like to not have it just. The first one's always tough to get exactly right, but it looks like it's solidified enough. So you can just try and.
You don't fix it.
Yeah, whatever. Like it's not a big deal. They're mostly gonna be wrapped up anyway. Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay. Should I do the rest?
Well, sure. Yeah, just. Slowly like lever your way under there. It should. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Is it coming up nicely now?
A little bit.
Oh, it's. I think I could have cut it a bit deeper, but yeah. See, like it like comes up pretty clean, which I really like. Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. So clean. Oh, perfect.
Nice.
And then we'll take them out and we can like throw them on the plate, or we can like wrap them if they need to be like portable. Yeah. Last question is, who wants to give it a try? Oh, I think you're grabbing. Oh yeah, look at that. Who wants to give it a try?
Sweet. I will.
Yeah, like,
Tagging out.
I want one, even though they're mostly for all y'all.
So I just keep plating them?
Sure. You know if you wanna. Oh yeah, nice and fresh. You can put that down if you want to try one.
I'm good, thank you.
Well, maybe we can actually stop recording now, because like we basically have everything, like then we can quickly like wrap them.
Do you want to say anything to close it up, or?
Oh sure, yeah, I guess. Thanks everyone for coming to my activity. You all did great. We made some excellent food, learned some things about nutrition, and got to take home a nice healthy snack.
Sweet.
Thank you so much. Okay, awesome. Hi everyone, and welcome to my activity. We're going to be cooking a nice healthy treat. Full of energy, full of carbs, but full of fresh fruit as well. Why don't we go around through the kitchen and introduce ourselves, and then say what our favorite food is. I'll start. My name is Alexis, and my favorite food is I really like chili. I really like a hearty chili. You know, lots of like beans and other hearty ingredients. Who wants to go next?
I go. My name is Brooklyn, and I like any kind of pasta.
Any kind of pasta.
Pretty much any kind of pasta.
No matter what kind of sauce, just as long as it's pasta.
Pretty much. I'll have to try it to know if I don't like it, but so far.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
My name's Daniel, and I'd probably say my favorite food, I want to say like breakfast as like a whole is usually my go-to, but like good like pancakes with whipped cream and strawberries and maple syrup.
Oh yeah.
Probably gotta be my favorite.
Very nice breakfast food.
My name is Robin, and I love Eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict. Okay. Yeah, we got a couple
Good answer.
breakfast food lovers over here. Yeah, it's
This
supposed
is
to
the
be
way to
dinner.
go.
Absolutely.
They say it's the most important meal of the day. Although that I don't think that's been proven true, but that's a whole other. Anyway, so I think you might all have your handouts. Have the sort of the recipe that we're making today. As you can see, the first step obviously is to make the rice. The initial sort of like recipe just to make the rice is pretty simple. It's just water and rice in a rice cooker with a little bit of salt. We already have the rice cooker warming over there. So the recipe calls for, if I remember correctly, it calls for 3 cups of rice and then 4.5 cups of water. So we have the rice over here. We got the measuring cups. Of course, we have a sink. So does someone want to try and measuring out the rice? I mean,
Sure.
well, I mean, this is a recipe. We gotta start.
Do we rinse the
Somewhere.
rice?
Yeah, we wash and rice.
Or like that's not needed?
I
It's
usually
a
don't
two-man job.
because I'm
I'm
a little
gonna
lazy. But you know what? If
pour.
you wanna, it's a little bit of a big bag because I make this recipe a lot, but I think it's good for you to take off the spout.
And then do you have liquids? Measuring cup?
Hmm?
The liquids? Like
I was
a cup?
thinking just using the
Okay.
Yes.
I'm
Like
popping
using the
it just
same
in
measure
there right now.
Yeah.
Flames.
Immediately starts burning.
No, right now it's only like warm, so it should be
Yeah.
hot enough to actually like do that to the rice.
Yeah. When.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Awesome. And then we also need the 4.5 cups of water.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess you're up.
Roll the rice to spill.
Oh, no way. It's probably not. You know what? Why don't we put it away? Get it out of the way. Its home is just under here. This one's probably up there. Yeah, it's pretty big and unwieldy, so probably good to have it out of the way. Now we're done with it.
4.5?
Yeah, 4.5. Yeah, so those are the half cup over there if we need that.
How do you find these?
Awesome. This one actually I found from my dad. He was like a big triathlete for a while.
Do you want me to mix it?
We gotta put a little bit of salt. Just don't want to just like
I'll do
like,
it.
just go for it. Whatever you
Do you
think
just
is.
twist the top?
Oh, you twist the bottom.
Oh,
Yeah. It doesn't have any exact like measurements for how much like a dash of salt, whatever that is. Like a little
that's too much.
handful. No,
Not my fault.
I think the only issue would be too little. And then maybe because I'm just throw the top on, and if you push down that lever. I mean, I do it myself, but I feel like it's good to have like the learners do it. It's just right there on the front, the little tiny little lever thing.
And just push it down?
Just push it down. Awesome. So now that is cooking. So we can't really continue with recipe until that's cooked. But I thought it would be a good opportunity to like maybe talk a bit about nutrition. Actually, talk about where I got this recipe from, why it's so great.
So this recipe, a lot of the sort of things that people like think when I think of healthy foods. What do we think of when we think of like really healthy foods?
Broccoli.
Broccoli.
Yep.
Yeah. like lots of veggies, right? Lots of greens like that. But maybe like when we think of like unhealthy foods, we probably think of foods high in maybe like sugar or carbs, and that's basically what this is. Other than like the berries, it's just it's rice, it's chocolate. We're gonna be adding some salt and some sugar. But I think that it's important to sort of keep in mind that those are important to our nutrition as well, right? Why don't we have a little discussion about what healthy eating means to us? How does that sound?
Sure. I kind of think that like healthy eating to me is when I want to eat healthy and have the conscious thought of like food as fuel. And so
Yeah.
this immediately my mind goes to food as fuel for this because like it's high in carbs, which is going to be good for me, and then high in sodium, or not really high in sodium, good amount of sodium.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's going to be good for energy, which is what its intended use is. It's going to be a good little carb boost. I feel like it'd be a good snack, like either right before or right after you work out, or just go
Yeah.
for a run or something. Like it's going to be that good boost of like simple sugars. It'll be a simple glucose, like it'll jump your glucose just a little bit, and it'll spike your insulin, which is good for a bunch of things like building muscle, building up your energy, and those sorts of things.
Totally, we got like a nutrition and fitness nut over here. Alright, okay. Way to just steal all the answers. But let's see what do you think, Brooklyn?
For me, I guess healthy eating is meeting my protein goals for the day, and anything that's considered unhealthy is eating in moderation. For me, it doesn't work to just cut that completely out of my diet. If anything, it makes my craving more intense for that thing. So usually, eating in moderation.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great one. Yeah. What do you think, Robin?
Well, for me, when I was growing up, I didn't eat a lot of vegetables. I had a terrible diet. My family still has a terrible diet. So I really tried to eat as balanced as possible, so making sure I get enough protein, enough vegetables, things like that. And I also have an iron deficiency, so I'm very conscious of that when I'm eating foods.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look for like lots of Irish foods, like obviously meats, but also I believe there's some like dark leafy greens, like spinach that are really good for iron too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? And as Daniel was saying, yeah, this is the sort of thing that's just there for like fuel for energy, basically stealing everything I was gonna say.
Sorry.
No, it's great. It's great. Yeah, like this recipe was dreamt up by I believe a nutritionist for specifically like energy boost during, before, after exercise. I believe it was specifically for like Ironman triathletes, but the principles are all the same, right? It makes a good healthy snack in moderation because it does still have a lot of sugar, but those are important nutrients, and it's good to have in moderation. Yeah.
Do you have any other recipes that you would recommend like this? Easy to make, good for before, after, during workout?
Well, this is always my go-to. I love making this. This is my sort of like energy boost recipe, but I don't actually have a lot of like other simple recipes like that. But that's definitely something that I should probably I should diversify my palate, my repertoire. What about any of you though? Have any good recipes that you like? While we're on the topic.
Simple recipes?
Whatever, we're just here to talk about food, about healthy eating, and about moderation.
Well, specifically when I'm working out, the first thing I look for is something that's like a simple sugar that will like jump my glucose levels. So like I will actually like eat like Maynard's candy like right after I
Oh
work out.
damn! Yeah,
Like
well
I'll
that's
have like gummies or something like right after I work out, just because it's simple, and like it helps with like sometimes when you work out and you'll feel like super drowsy, you'll get really lightheaded, and like so that was like it's a good way to just like quickly get your glucose up and you'll feel more energy just for like a little bit. You'll crash a little bit after, but
yeah.
just something quick is usually like my best go-to. So like this recipe in particular, if I had like before made it and then had them all cut out and I could just package them in like saran wrap or whatever and just take them with me.
Totally, that's exactly what we're gonna be doing. Yeah, I have saran wrap and tin foil because I'm not sure what y'all would prefer, but yeah, we're gonna cut up close squares and bring it with you to your next workout. See how
I'm
that
excited.
is. Yeah, Robin.
How long do these keep for, like in the fridge and stuff?
That's a very good question. They keep for not as long as I would like. Probably like I'm gonna say 2 to 4 days. Probably 3 to 4 days. Because actually after that the berries start to ferment. Because like what we're gonna do with the rice is right now there's just like rice water and like a bit of salt. But we're gonna add some coconut milk, some little sugar, and some lemon juice to it to help like make it even stickier. But of course then that's gonna be rice like soaked in like a good amount of sugar, and so the berries do start to ferment over time. So it doesn't keep as long as I wish it would, but it keeps a couple days.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why when I make a batch, I try and give it out, spread the love, because unless I was eating like 5 or 6 a day, which is not moderation, and I wouldn't be able to get through it all on my own. So
Fair
so yeah, I've been kind of making a habit of like making it on like Wednesday afternoons, and like I can bring it on like Thursday because we have class starting at like 11:30. I've been trying to make that a habit, but the first week that I tried to do that, we had that seminar, that workshop, so I couldn't exactly do that, and then this is only our second week back. No, this was only our second week back, but this coming week I'll probably make some.
You can even bring these ones tomorrow,
Oh yeah.
depending on how much
Totally.
you take.
I was, like I was thinking that I just like you take home like obviously your own thirds of it, and you do that way you please, but actually it's not a bad idea. Probably have some time I can make another batch just for tomorrow. Why not? Just good. Just all I have to go out is and grab us another thing of berries. Because so it's a lot of the ingredients are just like you can buy really cheaply in bulk, with the exception of like maybe the coconut milk, and the exception of course is the berries, whether it's blueberries or raspberries.
And you said that you can substitute like the berries.
I mean, why not, right?
Yeah, and then can you substitute like the coconut milk? Like does normal milk work or like?
I haven't tried it with normal milk. The original recipe calls for coconut milk, and I'm trying to like limit to more of a vegan diet anyway. So I'm not sure, but that'd be an interesting thing to experiment with. Not this time because I'm not sure if this turns out well. I wish I had a better answer for you. Maybe I'll do that today.
But the berries are interchangeable. Like you can
Sure.
switch whatever berry basically you want in there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how well, like how good it'll like taste or stay together, but I've tried it with raspberries, for example, and it works great. It works great. I even personally prefer it to blueberries like we have today, but strawberries would probably work. Blackberries, I'm sure would work. Just
All of the above.
sure.
Just
Yeah. Just throw in like
Yeah.
a little mix of whatever. That actually sounds really good. Yeah.
Does it have to be fresh berries, or could you use like a bag of frozen berries?
Good question. I always maybe I'm a bit of a snob about it, but I've always wanted to spring for the fresh berries. I haven't really experimented with the recipe too much on my own, other than just like switching up the berries, not like fresh versus frozen or regular milk versus coconut milk, but I should do that. It's just I don't want to mess with a good thing because it just I mean, you've all tried it before, right?
Yeah.
I think it turns out really well. It's a good question. Because that would make it a lot easier, like a lot. Like you wouldn't always have to be like go out shopping every time to like get the fresh ingredients, because a lot of the ingredients like keep forever for a long time.
Yeah. My next question was also could be along the lines of switching out things that you can use. I was wondering if you could switch out like the type of rice. Because at my house, I know that we don't buy sushi rice. We only usually buy like longer and jasmine or whatever. And I know that it might not be as sticky. Like it might just be harder to form the shapes and stuff like that. But I'm wondering if it would probably still be similar, I would assume. You just probably have to like maybe cook the rice a little bit more just to make it more sticky.
Maybe. I haven't tried that either, but I expect that like it wouldn't stay together nearly as well. Because when I first was making this recipe, actually the steps called for it to be like constructed a little bit differently. Instead to let the rice cool a little bit, then make it into like the squares, and then let it cool some more. But if you do that, it doesn't stay together properly.
Right.
So I think if you don't like use the right rice, don't do it properly, it just doesn't stay together.
Might turn into a mush.
But yeah, like a little bit. Like I don't think it'll turn into a mush. It just will like fall break apart more easily. But if you're having it wrapped up in like saran wrap or tin foil, and like you can probably just like open it up and it'll just be like a little bit of a mess in there. And you still like kind of like eat it a little messily. So like I feel like that would be the only real I guess downside. The only real issue would be the structural integrity of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, I found that I make it so often that I can buy like a whole bunch of sushi rice in bulk. It's not more expensive than regular rice, and so we have like a regular bag of rice and
Sushi rice.
with a lot of rice, because it's so good. It's simple carbs. It's
Rice is good.
I actually have tried switching out the chocolate chips with white chocolate chips, which was interesting. I don't prefer it, but it sort of like gives a taste that's less like chocolatey and more like sweetness, because the rice itself like gives a sort of sweetness to it as well, in addition to just the chocolate. But with the white chocolate, it's sort of like it works and it still tastes okay, but you sort of don't have that chocolate taste much anymore. It's just like pure like rice sweetness and berries, and that's it. So it's that was an interesting experiment, but not one that I think I'd try again. Not especially probably would clash with blueberries, although it worked with raspberries. So.
Yeah.
I think that's the one that I tried.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I also don't love raspberries. Like I don't like tart, so.
Yeah.
My boyfriend loved it.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I think the recipe's so solid, even like messing with it, it's pretty okay. Yeah.
I see here that are they semi-sweet chocolate chips?
Yeah. What I found is that is my personal taste is for it to be like less sweet. Like for this specific recipe, like the recipe calls for it to be like pretty sweet. So going with semi-sweet chocolate chips and also like keeping the sugar out of the rice down. It says a quarter cup to a half cup of sugar. I always go with a quarter cup because you don't need it for the rice to be sticky enough, and I find the rice like to be like the whole thing to be too sweet if you use like regular chocolate chips. If you use like a lot of sugar, it just doesn't really need it. I don't think,
That makes sense.
But like it's nice that you can sort of like adjust those sorts of things to taste. Well, it might change the nutritional content a little bit, but no, it's not too bad. Man, this rice is taking forever to cook.
Rice always takes so
When
long.
do you know when it's done?
It'll click.
Oh, yeah, it's really handy that way.
It just stops.
I know a lot of people like cook rice in like a pot or whatever, but I've always had the luxury, I guess, of having a rice cooker, and I get to use separate, so it's worth the investment. You'll just like set it and forget it.
My rice cooker is evil to me.
Oh no.
Never does my rice how I want it. I always cook my rice in my pot now.
Well, fair enough. That way you can get it exactly the way you
Yeah.
want it, but maybe I'm just not picky. It always turns out nice.
I think my problem is that I'm usually making just rice for myself, so I'm only making like barely a cup of rice.
Oh, and also the question is like, what's your water to rice mixture?
Oh, I just put my
Right.
finger in it and I go to my first knuckle on my. I don't know. I just go like this and I see if it goes up to the first knuckle on my finger.
Fair enough. Yeah, just whatever.
Eyeball it.
Yeah.
It's usually it. It's probably my problem, but.
Maybe kind of consistent, but.
I did have another question. Does these technically need to be refrigerated then, right?
Well, yeah, because the berries are like a fresh ingredient, and because the sort of the how they end up going bad or spoiling is from the fermentation. I believe that refrigeration will help to keep longer.
Mhm.
So
I think rice needs to be refrigerated too after it's been cooked.
I believe so.
Yeah.
But regardless, definitely because of the berries, it needs to be.
Yeah. Probably tastes better cold, I would assume too.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's the other thing. Is like
Yeah.
after we're done assembling it, I'm gonna put like a cover over top of the pan and put it in we'll go with the freezer for a little bit, so that after we do Brooklyn's activity, we can go back, cut it up, and
Sweet.
give it a taste.
So are we just gonna mix the rice in there with the rest of the ingredients?
More or less. So in this bowl, we're gonna like put in the rice, and then we're gonna add the coconut milk, and then the sugar and the lemon juice, and then another like dash of salt, and mix that up really nicely. And then that'll be it. Other than the chocolate chips and the berries, which like we put down a bed of rice in the pan, then the chocolate chips and berries on top, and then the other half of the rice on top of that, so it's like a sandwich.
Okay.
Which, I mean, if you ask like the Japanese about rice balls and things, they'd probably be like, no, that's a blasphemous way of describing it. Not to mention that these are sweet, like rice balls, rice cakes, as opposed to like the savory ones. But whatever. This isn't meant to be Japanese.
Yeah.
But yeah, it makes it come out in like really nice squares, and you get like a good mixture of the rice and the other ingredients, and like the rice on both sides keeps it all together. Yeah. You know what we could do actually is we could maybe start measuring out the ingredients now ahead of time, so it's like easier to add them once the rice is done.
Sure.
Yeah, so we got, what do we have? We have, what is it? Let's go with a quarter cup of sugar, because again, like, I find that it's already like sweet enough as it is. We don't need to go with more of the sugar there.
When you say a quarter cup, you mean 1/4 or 1/3? Or
The quarter is 1/4.
okay.
Good thing we're talking about predictions.
Looked out there.
Okay. Do we want to put it in the bowl now, or just have it up to the side?
Let's have it. We want to add, I think, the coconut milk first, just because. We can add the coconut milk, I suppose, to the bowl. The reason why is because if you add the sugar first, it kind of like sticks to the rice, like not very evenly, because it's gonna be like half a bowl of rice. If you pour the sugar over top, it doesn't mix as easily as if you add the liquid first.
Oh, this is not even open.
Yeah, no, I got a new new jug. No, the carton. Not called jugs, they're called cartons.
Yeah.
You fill that out 3/4 of the way.
Sure.
What? I can't wait.
What you could do.
Can't you just do 3 of the 1/4?
You could.
Oh, but the
But
one
it's
fourth is
Oh,
already
sugar.
oh no. I can't eyeball
Yeah,
that.
you can. Measure it.
Can you just tell me when to stop?
Okay.
I'm so scared.
That's probably good.
Okay.
Awesome.
Do you want me to pour it in the bowl now?
Yeah.
Do you have a
Oh,
napkin?
yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah.
Just gonna grab.
Sorry, that was definitely my fault. Moved it right when you were about to pour it. Okay, you're ready?
Yeah.
Started cooking this mistakes happen. Not mistakes even, like spills happen, I guess.
Do you have a garbage for the little hat? Okay.
Upsetting.
Oh, dude, can I steal one of these?
Absolutely, yeah. Sorry that I made you all stand the whole time. That's my bad. There's just the two stools.
That's okay.
So good.
Sadly, but
I was eyeballing one of the stools a while ago. I was like, that's rude and grab one.
well, I didn't mean to make you all stand the whole time.
Tulips.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
On par.
Sorry.
I said on par. Up with our spring palm.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Complete coincidence. They're my favorite flower. I got them from my girlfriend.
Aww.
Yeah, because I was over visiting her last night.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah. Favorite flower and favorite color too. Of tulips. Orange tulips are like, yeah. Really perfect atmosphere. And it's finally coming spring, we can finally, be outside, enjoy the weather, and get some exercise in, make use of these. Got stuff back around. the activity. Well, and that's what's great about the portal, right? Just throw a couple into your pocket when you go for like a run or bike ride or whatever.
Yeah.
Should we add the lemon juice to the
It
milk?
might make the milk curdle a little bit.
Oh.
So might as well wait.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Does coconut milk curdle?
Good question, actually. I don't know much about how coconut milk is like made, but I believe like it uses actually a good amount of like sugar.
It probably would, because I think it's still coconut fat.
Mm.
Like it's,
Yeah.
it's not like real fat, but it's like coconut fat in it.
Like,
A little bit, yeah.
circling back to like the whole like whether you can replace it with regular milk or not,
Mhm.
I think actually it would make a sizable difference in terms of like
Right.
the way that it would like bind to the rice. This is me completely like guessing based upon the little scientific knowledge I have,
Mm.
but
Oh, that makes sense.
even though I think they taste quite similar, I think they
You think coconut milk and milk taste similar?
like the whole point is it's meant to be like imitation milk, so I'm not saying that like it tastes the exact
Yeah.
same, but
It's pretty close.
yeah.
Depends on what you put it in. Like if you're having it in like coffee and stuff, I definitely don't notice a difference.
Yeah.
But then, not in coffee or tea or anything. But if I was to like have cereal, could not catch me putting coconut milk in my cereal.
Oh no. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that.
Cereal milk is my favorite thing. I have like actual salad bowl size of like cereal. Like it's insane.
Oh,
I crush cereal.
I used to have like two, like basically salad bowl size bowls of cereal every day for breakfast.
Yeah.
When I was in high school.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's my go-to. Like right before bed, and I'll complain that my stomach
Oh.
hurts.
Right before
I'll,
bed?
like, crush it. Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, I have like calorie goals and protein goals that I try to meet all the time, and so usually like my like late night snack is just like a big ass bowl of cereal with like protein powder and the milk.
I mean,
can
fair,
buy
you're
protein milk.
What's that?
You can buy protein milk.
Yeah, it's really expensive, but that's the only thing.
Yeah.
might as well just mix the protein powder in then, huh?
Yeah.
It's like $7 where I go for like
Really?
one of those. Bigger than that, yeah.
Hmm.
It's like 18 grams or more of protein and 240 kilograms or something.
It's really heavy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a big ass cup of milk.
Yeah.
But like oat milk, I went through a phase because like I'm not supposed to have dairy
Mm-hmm.
of like specifically oat milk because I don't like the way coconut tastes, and it's disgusting. I tried. I lied to myself for probably like a year and a half.
Yeah.
It was just so good.
What about like almond milk then, or like cashew milk, or
Yeah.
I guess crazier?
Well, in that moment, I was like, oh my god. I was like, I'm gonna be good for the environment, and like almond milk is really bad for the environment. So I was like, oat milk is the way to go, and it's so bad and everything.
Yeah, I'm
So
not a big fan
bad.
of milk either.
Yeah.
I just drink lactose-free milk.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say that seems to be the go-to solution now for people that are lactose intolerant.
Mhm.
Yeah. Closest thing to whatever the real thing is, just
I do like lactose skimmed milk.
okay.
You know, the least amount of milk in my milk.
Yeah. What color lid is those ones?
What kind of lid?
What color lid?
Oh, I don't. Oh no, it's like this. It's just it's just white. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not like a friggin' 2
4 liters. Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. We're only 4 liters.
I used to get the orange lid is what I used to drink my entire childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah. before they realized that like it makes my allergies worse. Like that's how I'm allergic to milk. It
Yeah.
affects my allergies,
Oh.
and I'm like allergic to everything. So if I drink milk, my allergies get like 100 times worse.
Do I need to cut out milk?
Yeah. Oh, no, I used to
That's
get
what I'm
eczema
doing.
really
Because
bad.
I have no, literally eczema. I
Yeah.
have such bad eczema, especially on my wrists right now.
Yeah.
It's gotten better over time, but like maybe
Yeah.
it's milk.
Could
It's
be.
allergic to a lot of things.
Could be. I used to drink milk like religiously as a child, and then like my eczema would be so bad I would like gross. I'd stick to blankets, like my ouchies,
Oh,
my
yeah.
ouchies.
Wait, I was
So-
drinking like 2 bowls of cereal full of like milk per
Yeah.
day when I was like a teenager, and that's when it was like the worst. And now that I don't really have bowls of cereal anymore, it's not nearly as bad.
Mm-hmm. You should get an allergy test done.
I've got an allergy test
Oh
done.
yeah, yeah. That's how I found out I was allergic. That ain't gonna stop me.
Yeah. No, you just realize it. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
like skim milk, and do you try and stay away from like cheese and stuff, or?
Yeah.
Mm.
Like I don't really even like cheese that much. Yeah.
You're
But
crazy.
ice cream. Like,
Ooh,
I'm
ice
addicted
cream.
to sweets,
Mm.
so like ice cream was really hard to like let go. And chocolate.
I guess it's
Oh,
different
that's
when it's an
right.
actual allergy because I just take Lactaid pills
Mm.
and then suffer.
Yeah. I don't have any pets anymore though, so it's not that bad.
That was one of the big ways that your allergies would show up when you had milk was
Well,
Pets.
allergies alone, I'm like almost anaphylactic to cats.
Oh,
I when I was a kid, I got put in the hospital because we went to visit the
no.
SPCA and they didn't know what was wrong with me.
Oh,
And I have asthma, so
Oh,
I was like suffocating in my parents' back seat, and they had to take me to the hospital because they didn't know what was wrong with me.
So is it bad if somebody has a cat and you're near them?
No, I'll usually get sniffly and like my asthma will kick up, but like I can't touch an animal and then touch my face.
Oh, okay.
Same way
Yeah.
with cats.
Yeah.
Well, for me, what's really bad is like horses and
Mhm.
cows. If I'm just even like near them, even if we're like out in the open, my throat will close up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like I went to a rodeo not knowing better, and I didn't quite have to go to the hospital because I realized like soon enough, and so I just was out of there. And, I think that
Not that.
no,
Oh.
it makes that sound when it's done.
Testing us.
Yeah, just
Does it look like there's still water in it, Roman?
it should be like very close to being done.
So, I think so. There's like bubbles. I don't
Yeah.
know if that's normal.
Yeah, that's normal.
It's like the starch.
No.
I'm like allergic to animal saliva and the wetness
Huh.
of noses on dogs and stuff. So
Oh yeah.
if my friend's got a lab and if he touches me on the face with his nose or licks me, I break out in hives.
Yeah.
My lips will burn.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I found that out with horses because I used to work with these people that did horse carriages and we'd water the horses.
Oh
And I
yeah.
dipped my hand in the water because it was hot and like touched my face, covered myself in hives.
No.
I was having an allergic reaction to food. Yeah.
How did you find out that it was the horse water?
Because that was the only thing that I touched,
Right.
and then I touched my
Face
face,
stuff.
and that's the only place I broke out. And then I'm allergic to dog saliva, so it's like a protein or something in their saliva.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about dogs because like I don't tend to be around dogs as much as cats. But for cats, like I had the same sort of thing, like hives breaking out my face and and all of that. So it's really sad. And yeah, it's the saliva. It's always the saliva.
Yeah.
There we go. Awesome.
Sweet.
Lovely.
Get out of the way.
Wonderful. So next we're going to just transfer all the rice from in like the rice cooker to in the bowl. So I'm actually gonna, because it's a little bit like hot, I'm just gonna
I was only asking because I have a cat
Oh no, it's fine.
and I let my cat go all over me.
Yeah. No, I have a cat. Yeah. It's really big, that's what it is. Yeah.
She's on 24/7. She just sits on my chest.
I need a cat for a hot minute.
She's a long-haired black cat.
Oh yeah.
Who wants the honor of the rice scoop?
Where's Tony?
What's that?
Who wants the honor of the rice scoop?
Ooh,
Just
sure.
so-
I'll rice cube, or we're just scooping into the bowl.
Yeah, pretty much for now.
Okay. Don't spill.
Oh, what? It's hot. That's for
Touches
sure.
it with bare hands.
It's like the top of my hot.
Should we get a?
Oh, do you mind just rotating a little bit, just because like the
Should I just pick it up and?
actually why not? It
Yeah.
doesn't have to stay there. It doesn't have to keep staying.
Should I? I'll just.
Lovely. Awesome.
rhyme or reason?
No, just throw it on there. We're gonna need to put in some like elbow grease to mix it all up
Yeah.
afterwards. But yeah, so we'll mix in just the coconut milk first, and then we'll add the sugar that we already measured out. And I was gonna get an actual lemon, but then I forgot to do that. But luckily, just
Well, good thing you
lemon
added
juice.
the tablespoons then. So that if people
Yeah,
do just
oh.
have lemon juice.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't usually use a lemon, but I want it to be fancy because it's a project and stuff, but like, I'm
Making a mess of your kitchen.
Oh, it's fine. It's almost possible to not make a little bit of
Food
mess.
safe.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
fine.
exactly.
A little bit sticky and
From
stuff.
this angle, you look like a 40-year-old man.
Oh.
Because all I see is the beard and the mustache and the hands.
Do I have 40-year-old hands? Or no? Can I have like a cloth just so I can hold
Oh
like, the
yeah,
side of
absolutely, yeah.
You got a really nice camera on this thing.
Thanks.
This is really nice.
It's I think it's just because it's like a new phone. So.
I'm just trying to get like the overhead view.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get. You
That's
got it
the
all
shortest
the.
person you do.
All the like pro cinematography.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's a lot of rice.
Right? Yeah. It's because like you want like a solid layer on the bottom and a layer on the top, and you'd be surprised how the rest goes as far as you would think in like doing like a solid layer, like two layers on this big of a pan.
Okay, how much do you want me to scrape the sides?
As much as you feel like doing. It's not a big deal. No, like you're never gonna get all of it, and so we'll just have it like
no,
soaked.
I'm tapping out.
Okay.
Tapping it.
Do you want to mix this well, or should someone else
Somebody
mix
else
it?
can mix.
Oh,
Robin.
yeah.
I've become the photographer today.
You can just use this. We don't need it anymore for anything else. So.
So I'm just mixing it with the milk right now.
Yeah, just got nice and mixed in.
Put water in this.
I'll take on this job.
Yeah, and then maybe after Robin's mixed it a little bit, you can add in the sugar while Robin mixes it like the.
Sure.
Mix it nicely. We can add in the lemon juice.
Let me know when to pass on the phone.
It smells good.
Right? Oh, it smells amazing.
Have you guys made sushi at home before?
Uh,
It's
I
really,
haven't in a long
it's
time.
fun. I make avocado rolls at home.
Nice. It is a little bit like intensive, like labor intensive for like how much food you end up with.
Yes, it is. And I don't have like a rolling mat anymore.
Oh. Nice. You know, well, why don't I take the phone actually, and then
On my hand going.
that's probably mixed in really nicely. So how about well, one of you continues to mix, the other one like sort of like shakes in the sugar slowly. Yeah, we'll just get it nice and. Well, you can do it a bit faster than that, but yeah.
Is that you or the coconut milk that smells really nice?
I think
Yes.
it's milk. But it might also be me.
Let's go with both. Okay, it takes some elbow grease, huh?
It does,
You'd
yeah.
be surprised. Well, if you need to tap out, I'm volunteering Daniel in.
We did talk about my arms yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're working on your arms.
Yeah, I gotta work on that.
I'm eating it
The
all
rice.
already. It's a tax. Whatever lands on me, I gotta eat.
That's very fair. I kind of do the same thing
Rice
when.
Yeah, rice tax.
There we go. You got the right arms for it.
You put the thing flat all over and sugar goes all over the counter. Oh, that was a lot of sugar.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh my god. Did I flip that on you?
I'm not sure, but it's okay.
Yeah, I guess one disclaimer is this is a bit of a messy
Alright, I'm gonna
recipe
pour
because
more.
like no matter what you do, there's gonna be rice flying because it's just so like thick,
Okay, there you go.
and you're just thickening it when you add like
Still
the
got a hefty amount of sugar.
Just pour it.
Pour it all?
Yeah.
when you add
what's
this
that?
coconut milk and stuff. There we go. Yeah.
And then do you want more salt in there?
We'll add a bit more salt to taste. So actually, like after we add the lemon juice, which we need, how much lemon juice was it? It was 3
Yeah, 3 tablespoons.
Weirdly kind of reminds me of his marshmallows. I don't know why. It's giving marshmallow texture to, like marshmallow spread or something.
Yeah, like it's. I see what you mean. Yeah, it's pretty thick.
3 of these?
Yep. I'm just dumping in there.
I'm wearing a lot of rice right now.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. It's my fault. I'm stirring so aggressively.
Well, that's what fans like. You gotta use some elbow grease. Yeah. Let's give that another stir. Mix that all in. Personally, because I really like sourness, very unlike Brooklyn, I like throwing a bit of extra lemon juice, but we'll stick with the recipe this time. Oh, Brooklyn, in the middle drawer behind you, yeah, in there, could you grab a couple? There should be a couple small spoons, because we should give it a try to see if it needs some salt. Great, yeah, awesome. Lots of spoons. Lots of spoons.
No
Yeah.
double dipping.
Give it yeah, no double dipping. Just give it like a little taste. See if it needs a bit of salt.
Where'd he go? Ooh, it's sour.
Oh, maybe it needs more of a mix then. Oh, well, although at the same time you are kind of a bit of a when it comes to sour.
Right to the heart. Right to the ego.
What do you think, Robin?
Is it sour?
It's lemony.
Okay, that probably means it needs more mixing. Because
It might need more like sugar too to take away a little bit of the lemonness.
yeah, well, we can add more sugar because the recipe called for a quarter to a half a cup, so I went with a quarter because I tend to be conservative with that, but we can add a bit more sugar.
Probably don't need a full one. Just a wee bit.
Yeah.
You want to try it?
Sure. I'll try a little bit.
My personal unprofessional opinion. A wee bit more sugar, just because it is lemony.
I did add some big tablespoons.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, might as well throw that in there. You know.
You did it wrong.
What about salt though? Like, because it does like the recipe does call for a bit of salt, so we might as well like throw a bit in because that also is like one of the benefits of it is that you want there to be a good amount of like saltiness, like salt content because it's
I just work here.
you know.
I don't know what's weird.
Is there would there be a problem for overmixing? Like, am I gonna turn it too much into mush?
No, well, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because like I don't think that'll like compromise the integrity of it too much.
It doesn't have to resemble rice.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, no, like really, yeah. Although that's probably good. That's probably good.
Alright, one more spoon for somebody.
I've just been eating it off with my fingers. I have not been food safing.
Whatever. We're like. I
Want
think
to
it's
try it
fine.
again?
Sure, yeah. We'll give it another little.
You're the
taste.
expert.
Okay.
Yeah, you are.
I guess I am. It is my. I think that's better. Yeah.
Okay.
Like less sour, more sugary.
Alright. And on to
Okay.
the next.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of just take about half of that rice and we're gonna spread it along the bottom of this pan. So. Who wants to do that fun job? Like, if none of you want to do it, I will do it. But all right, Brooklyn, yeah, just put some spoonfuls on, and just like I find that it's really nice to use the back of the rice scoop to like.
Smooth it out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just gonna...
Oh my gosh, it's supposed to be 40 to 55 minutes, right? At this rate, we might go over time, like over.
Better over than under, I think.
Totally, yeah. And you'll see that like, you might have a bit of an issue like covering the whole bottom of the pan, because it's like, because you want to leave enough for like the top as well. We can always spread it out later as well. I mean, do you think? I don't think that's half yet. You can probably add a bit more rice to the pan, but nice.
Not a hair.
Ooh. Oh no.
Yeah, I did my hair tie. I don't know whose that is, but it might be
Might be
mine.
mine.
Yeah, it could be in
It
first.
was a short, lighter hair. Cut that out of the video.
Oh.
I think I can get it all the way.
Okay. Yeah, that looks great. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's good.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much perfect. And then, okay, now for the fun part. Oh, could someone rinse the berries?
Yeah.
If I can.
Or do you?
You can do it.
I am capable.
You can do it.
And then we also need the chocolate chips. So for the chocolate chips, we want how much was it? It was the let's say on here. It says how many 6 ounces. So that is yeah, these actually have ounce measurements on it as well. So I'm like lazy about it, and it's I believe 3/4 of a cup. Yeah. So it's one of the quarter cups and one of the half cups. Total of chocolate chips. So we can probably throw that sugar back in. You know. And then actually, those berries, that's exactly the right amount of blueberries. So you can just like, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
The right.
Yeah, just like, just throw it on there evenly. We can throw on the chocolate chips after.
Those are some big blueberries.
Right?
So
Oh my god.
good.
Right? Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
I got to taste one to make sure it's edible.
What?
Yeah. Make sure
Oh,
it's
okay.
bad. Just check.
Right. That's just an excuse because you just want to filter blueberry. Alright, okay.
Does that
Oh,
look
yeah.
okay?
I think so. Yeah. You know, try and get enough around the sides is I find the biggest obstacle, but
think it's the
it's
It's very
yeah maybe, but it's generally pretty fine. So that's the quarter cup. So that should cover about like 1/3 of the whole surface roughly.
Oh, this is so fun and easy. I like it.
Right? It's so easy.
I hate cooking, so this is perfect.
That's why I love it. Is like it makes so much food, and like it's relatively like healthy food, and it's easy. And as someone that also hates cooking, it's a really good like confidence builder. I found it's like okay, cooking doesn't have to be like pulling teeth like a slog.
Did you guys have to cook when you were like younger?
Kinda. My parents were like, they tried to get us to cook more, but they weren't. Their methods weren't very good about it. Whatever. Anyway, now we're just gonna take the other half of the rice, just throw it on top. Oh, your turn. Ryan. Okay.
Anybody want taco tips?
Oh, you know what? I could actually go for one.
Yeah, sure.
I'm stealing.
Might
Like,
just have to. Oh my gosh. Because the pain was there, the chocolates are immediately melting.
Oh
Quickly,
no!
eat them quick. Eat them quick.
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'll eat it for you.
Okay.
Fine.
I guess.
Let's choke it down.
Oh, this is great.
Did I put too much on the bun?
No,
there's
no,
not.
there's plenty. I think you put just the right amount, and if anything, too little, which also is not an issue. Like, it's not a bad thing.
Go behind you. I like to bake, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I really like cooking, not baking.
I hate cooking.
I
I
really
love
like. I just be more specific. I like cooking for myself. I
Mm.
don't like having to cook for other people because I don't like having like the stress of people wondering if people are gonna like it or not.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But when I cook for myself, I know like what things I do and don't like. So
Yeah. You know what's interesting is I found that a lot of people like to cook for others but not for themselves because they like to, I don't know, they're just that sort of person that's like one of their love
Yeah.
languages. That's the way my girlfriend is, so I'm super lucky.
Yeah.
Right? Oh my gosh.
Have you guys tried adobo sauce?
Yeah.
You like adobo sauce?
Yeah.
Like the red. Oh my gosh.
what's adobo sauce?
I don't even know what it is. I was making a recipe last night. It was like steak and potato recipe.
Yeah.
And it calls for like a chipotle, chili, adobo sauce, a
It's
cup
so
of
good.
low fat Greek yogurt,
Yeah.
and I made it, and it literally tasted like tobacco to me.
No.
Yes.
No, it does not taste like
Yes,
tobacco.
I tried it and I was like, this is not good. And my boyfriend, he thought adobo was like what he makes at home, which was like soy sauce and vinegar. 'Cause, like that's the Asian like adobo with pork. or
Right.
chicken.
It's like the Asian equivalent or whatever.
Yeah, and he was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "I don't know." And he did not like it either.
Oh no.
It was so
We're
much
trying to like
wasted
really get the
yogurt.
edges. I found is like, yeah. Because you don't need to be like super thick anywhere. Just want to get like if
Can I
possible,
get it
yeah.
evenly spread out?
Yeah, and like
Oh, it smells so good.
I know. Just work on the edges, try and like use that to fill in the. I wouldn't worry about it like too much, but
Let me cover that little bloob. The little bloob right there. Or various.
Okay.
This one too. Do they come off?
I have no idea.
awesome.
Or are they
What if I just grab the spatula real quick and just
Yeah.
get the last little bit out? Does someone wanna hold the? Thanks. I'm just gonna. So a little bit left and see a couple little spots. Might as well try and fill them in.
Is this a plastic recycling too?
Yeah. We'll sort that after taking this one. So. Okay, amazing. So now we're gonna put a layer of tin foil over it. Oh, it's a new. So open it up. Come on. And then while we do Brooklyn's activity, this will just be sitting in the freezer so it cools pretty quickly, and what the heck was this on? We will and afterwards we can come back and cut it up into squares. It'll look great. Thank you. Step back. Oh my god.
Did you see that on camera, right?
There we go. It's also important to get the whatever wrap you're using nice and snug because otherwise the rice will dry out. So that is great. And we will just throw this in the freezer real quick. And it's kind of possible to leave it in for too long, but let's leave it in for as long as possible so it's nice and firm and cut it up so it doesn't just like break apart. Sweet.
Awesome.
Let's pause the video.
Okay. Pause or stop?
Just pause actually.